Hey guys, I usually do if something happens in current events. I usually do a quick hot takes, my quick analysis on what's happened and how it relates to the course. And as I'm taping this now, the hot take is what's happening in the U.S. Capitol. Protesters have stormed the Capitol. It has uh, there's been reports of shooting. I don't know how serious they are, and the pictures that you could see of I, protesters is the wrong word. People that actually broke in are uh, criminals, to say the least. And you see the pictures of them in the city, in the Senate chambers and the House offices. So there are two issues that are very relevant to the course. First, we're talking about later in the course is about intelligence and counterterrorism. And one of the issues that's going to come up is using intelligence to mitigate possibly something like this, or looking at intelligence failures. How did failures occur? Um, I have a feeling that this is going to be down as an intelligence failure. Uh, you could read, there's going to be protesters coming in. You could look at probably open source websites or social media and probably get an understanding that these weren't just your run of the mill Trump MAGA supporters, but there were some bad people coming in with guns that are armed, and the fact that we weren't prepared. We even knew that this was going to happen at the time. We knew when they were going to certify the election. We knew something was probably going to happen in Capitol Hill, but the Capitol Hill police weren't prepared. Doesn't look like the DC police were prepared. What went wrong? How did this happen? Will be a question that I'm sure people are going to ask in the next couple of days. The second question that is relevant to week 2 coming up is defining terrorism. What is terrorism? What isn't? What we just saw on TV, is that terrorism? I've already seen debates about it on Facebook among my friends. If instead of the Proud Boys flag and some of the neo Confederate flags that I saw on TV, if they're waving an ISIS flag, do you think the reaction of the police would be the same? Do you think they would even be allowed to assemble in that way? So is Proud Boys, should that be classified as a terrorist group? If they are, why are we letting them be so overt in their presence in DC? And we would not let any other terrorist group do that. So I wanted to just give you my hot take, and please feel free to add any questions or issues, and I look forward to discussing this in more detail.